Hello everyone, welcome today. So let's look at the brand new Kiwi ears Quartet earphone. Now this is their Quartet. It's kind of like a mid-range in their series. They already have their flagship, I think it's their Quintlet, that has 5 drivers. Now this Quartet is going to just have 4 drivers. So this is my review for this earphone. And first of all, I want to shout out to Linso. Linso sent this out for me for review. My own honest opinion on this particular earphone. So I will give you guys my honest thoughts on this particular 4 driver in-ear monitor. It's a hybrid actually, so it's coming with 2 balanced armature drivers and then two dynamic drivers. So that's what you get inside this shell. The design is very good. I like the shell, and the reason I say I like this shell is because it's lightweight, very lightweight. It's one of the lightest earphone I've put in my ears, and it's very comfortable. The ear tip you see on this is the CP100. So if you buy this, I will advise try and get the spin fits CP100. Get the smallest size. Do not get the medium or the large. So just get the smallest size. It is perfect with this earphone, and it will fit almost any ears, whether it's a lady or a guy. You'll be fine. You don't even need the medium to large size. So this is the perfect ear tip you get. Then again, I understand that they give you a lot of accessories, because if you look through the box, what you get in the box is quite nice. Let's take a look at the box, because they do give you a lot of accessories. You know, you get your manual, and then you get other stuff like a bunch of ear tips. But the thing is that I did not keep the ear tips. Like I had to discard them. I had to discard the ear tip. I have to take away. This is the Olinas. I'm going to compare it with the Olinas, but then again, this is where you get the ear tips. All the ear tips, they have different ear tips that you can use. If you want to use them, you'll be fine. You get this white one. You also have kind of like a seam tool, just to be able to change the this thing handles frequencies for you. You know, these are switches. They call it switches. So they definitely handle the frequency for your hearing. You know, if you like bass, you can increase the bass. You can increase the treble. It all depends on what you want. For me, I left both of them upwards, meaning the bass turned up and the treble turned up. I will explain why I left it this way. Because I tried other settings and I just wasn't happy with what I got. But then again, you get multiple ear tips, which I think most people will be comfortable with. Let me drag it out. You get the black ones. They give you a lot of ear tips, but I'm not interested in any of these ear tips. I discarded every single one of them in favor of spin fits. So if you buy it, buy spin fits. And as for cable, I did not upgrade the cable. This is the original cable that came with it. I even upgraded the cable, but I found that upgrade cables are useless for this. This cable is good, and it's tangle free. It's a very good cable. Then let's go to the most important thing that I know you people will be interested in, which is sound quality. This is a V-shaped tuned earphone with much emphasis on bass. And I will say this, if you're a bass head, go for this earphone immediately. Do not even think about any other set in the budget side of things. And when I say budget, I'm talking about $100 and below, or at least between $150 and below. This is the best bass earphone I've heard below $150. There are better earphones above that price tag, but for earphones below $150, this is the best you can buy right now. I know there could be other sets. Let me put it this way. For many years, I've been a huge fan of the Ibasso. Let me bring out this model. This has been my perfect bass earphone that has been a budget set that I've used as reference for so many years. It's been a fantastic set. This is it. It's been a fantastic set. I've loved this set for like 3 years now. I've been using it. But one thing I will tell you guys right now is that if you are a bass guy and you want something like the Ibasso, but with more potency and without any distortion. Even if you're playing any movies, this is the set you go for. It is an incredible in terms of the way it hits. The beat bass has been elevated, but in a good way. It is very fun to listen to. If you like rap, if you listen to a lot of rap, this is a set you more or less have to have in your collection. It hits hard, it hits low, and it digs deep. I know people would ask, okay, what of gaming and movies? Because that's the best way you can test this type of bass, very dominant earphones to see if they perform well or they distort or they have a lot of muddiness. Now, I used it to watch two movies in my collection. This past weekend, I watched The Mistress. Actually, I watched three films with it. I watched The Mistress. I watched Hidden Strikes. Hidden Strikes, John Cena's comedy action film with Jackie Chan. I watched yesterday. I watched I think. The Last Voyage to Demeter, the Last Voyage of Demeter. Yeah, it's a vampire film that has Dracula in it. Now, this earphone is incredible for movies because of the fact that it has a ton of bass. It digs incredibly deep and rumbles your ears in a good way. Now, I understand some people might see it as overwhelming, but then again, it's not really overwhelming to me because I've listened to very bass heavy earphones for some time now, and I know what overwhelming is really like. This is very good for bass in movies. Like if you want to watch movies with a lot of impact, this is what you need to get your hands on. It is very, 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 very good. It hits hard, it hits low, and it digs deep, very, very deep. I don't think anybody would be complaining about the bass performance of this set. It is just that good. It's comfortable. I wore it for like over 3 hours watching movies just to confirm its performance. And then again, it didn't really give me any much fatigue in general because, you know, one thing with earphones, in-ear monitors in general is pressure buildup. When you have it around your ears for a long time, you start having pressure buildup. This doesn't have that issue. Pressure buildup will not be an issue for you with this set. It's very, very good in many respects. I think a lot of people will love what they get. This is a fun set. Just let's put it this way. This is a very fun sounding earphone that should please a lot of people that love great audio that is balanced. If you don't like V-shape sound, if you don't like elevated bass, this might not be the set for you. You can go for another set. But if you love bass, you like thumping bass and you like to game a lot, if you game a lot, if you watch a lot of movies more than you listen to music, please go for this Kiwi Quartet because this set is one of the very best that you can find on the market that handles those low frequency passages in films. And you would not even need to have what they call bass boost on your amplifier or DAC, and you will be able to enjoy your movies at its fullest. That is one thing you get. Sets like the Ibaso and this set are very rare these days. You don't get them very much these days. Everything you get these days are very brightly tuned earphones, more or less detailed neutral earphones. They don't give you anything more to the bass. They only care about giving you a lot of high pitch frequency, and they don't care so much about immersing you in the sound, the way sound should be presented. What happens is that if you use those sets to go watch movies, you start having a lot of sibilance and a lot of shrillness to the vocals. That's what people don't understand. A lot of reviewers on YouTube go ahead to go talk about clarity. They will tell you that, oh, this earphone is very clear, very detailed, but then again, they will never mention the fact that they get fatiguing. They get very, very fatiguing quickly, and once they get fatiguing, you would not like to listen to it. And not only that, when you use it for movies tend to express sibilance more because of the way audio is presented in movies. Movies need earphones that don't have a lot of high pitch frequencies to expose this sibilance. That's the thing I would say about this set. The case is fine for the most part. You would like this case, but I'm not using this case. I actually swapped it out for the Tin Hi-Fi T5 case. This is one of the best cases I've ever had for any budget earphone. This is incredible. I still I've given away my tin Hi-Fi T5, but the case, all these years I've kept it. It's just an incredible case, beautiful. All these years is still one of the very best case. I just hope tin Hi-Fi can actually sell this case separately. This is the best case I think I've seen on any earphone below $150, and it enters into it very, very effortlessly. You can see how it rolls into it without any issue whatsoever. And the top lid is a bit magnetic, so you can just snap it and you're done. I'm not a big fan of these type of cases because yes, they are fine, they will do the job, but they're a bit not my style. This is not my style of cases. So I appreciate this, but I'm definitely going to use it maybe to keep ear tips or something different. But this is a perfect case for the beautiful set that this is. I once again thank Linso for sending this out. They did a very good job sending this out to me. I appreciate that they did them sending this to me for a review. If you guys enjoy this review, then you can visit at Linso's site. I will leave it in the description below so you can check it out and purchase this earphone if you're interested in it. Subscribe to the channel, like our content. I'll see you guys very much next time.